Hello, I'm Mary. I'm gonna do a reaction video to the movie trailer of The Lady of Heaven. And I'm doing this because 2 days ago there's a person dropped a comment and he recommended this movie trailer to me, and thank you for telling me. And I did a little bit of research on who's the Lady of Heaven. So the Lady of Heaven is the Lady Fatima. She's the daughter of Muhammad. So Muhammad is the god in Muslim, and Lady Fatima is very different from Catholic Fatima. Catholic Fatima is the town in Portugal, and the introduction of the movie, it says a boy learned the importance of the patience after he lost his mother, and it tells the historical story of Lady Fatima, and she's the victim of the terrorism, and the terrorism been out of control into the 21st century to nowadays. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about myself towards the movie trailer, and hope you don't mind if you say anything wrong, because I'm not professional, I'm not believe in any religions. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Yeah, the first scene is very common, like the commercial movies I've watched before. Yeah, like the United Nations peacekeeping forces fight against terrorists, and it's very cool in the movies. But in reality, there's still terrorism in the world. That's really horrible. I remember several years ago, there was a terrorist attack happened in Paris. Hundreds of people died, and you can't imagine people in good countries, they are pursuing education, money, political status, but some places in the world, people just wish they can have a peaceful life, which I think is even worse than people in poor country who cannot have enough food.
Is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas.
Yeah, the terrorist group ISIS taking control
So Syria and Iraq.
Syria and Iraq.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place.
Yeah, the world can be a dangerous place. It's not only the terrorism. It's, if you know what happened last year's summer, you know, the discrimination, Black Lives Matter.
Remember,
I can't imagine you walking down in the streets and they just shooting at you.
even if you're afraid, be strong.
Be strong.
Your loving mother, Fatima.
I think the author, the producer of this movie, wanna relate people to the Lady of Heaven, Fatima, so they named the mother of this child also Fatima, because Lady of Heaven is the daughter of God, Muhammad. So people can be easily relate to.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven? She was
The Lady of Heaven. I feel what they are wearing, and I think the Lady of Fatima is very kind, very pure.
special. Daughter to the Prophet
There's halo around the man.
Muhammad.
horse is the god in Muslim. Around 1400 years ago. The story.
My time is near. And afterward, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
Yeah, Muhammad says his daughter will face the trials. Maybe he think he's not gonna live. He will die soon, he think.
With my father no longer here to lead us.
Yeah. Her father is not here.
Evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
Evil will extinguish the light of truth. Yeah, I think if there's no good face, the world will be a mess. Like now, if there's no law, the world would be full of violence, frauds. The society would be a mess, and the economy wouldn't be developed. Yeah, but if you have too much control, like imperialism during World War II, China was invaded by imperialism, and a lot of ordinary people died. And if you are interested, you can search the phrase "comfort women." There are still a few of them still alive now, but what they suffered, and they are still cannot forget that miserable memories after decades.
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do. We will burn her.
They say they won't let women tell them what to do. Like this remind me of the women's status. Yeah, there are still a lot of progresses we need us to fight for women's status. Like my grandma is not well educated, and when I said I wanted to further my study, she said, like, why spending money, and eventually you will get married, you will go to another family, you won't belong to this family. So I was really kind of angry towards those words, but it didn't had a bad influence towards me, because my parents are very open-minded, and I'm the only child to them, so I'm okay with it. But the women's status in the workplace in China is not good. Like a lot of employers ask female interviewees, like, if you are single, if you are getting married, if you gonna have children. If you're gonna have children, they probably won't hire you. That's really unfair. So in Canada, I never encountered that situation. It's definitely illegal here. Yeah, but although nowadays China women's status kind of improved, but they have to take on a lot of responsibilities. They have to deliver children, give birth to children. They have to work. They have to do housework. So it's not actually women have equal status with males.
God will judge all of you.
Did they kill Lady Fatima? I saw blood on the clothing. And the lady said, God will judge all of you. It's like, because I know Buddhism teaches us to be kind, otherwise you will be like you are doomed. And a lot of people, most of people in China, they don't believe in any religions, but they kind of believe in Buddhism. And my dad, during lunar calendar's New Year, he will go to temples to pray for the fortune, for the safety, for the health, for the families. And my grandpa is really pious about Buddhism. He doesn't eat any meat. It's like Muslims, they don't eat pork. There are a lot of Muslim restaurants in China, and if you bring pork dishes into the restaurant, you will be pushed out. And my parents taught me just be kind, do whatever you should do. Those evil people will, like maybe they will get killed, they will get car incidents, they won't have good luck, they will have bad luck. Yeah, and afterlife they will become animals. Oh, are they experiencing the earthquakes? That means the God is coming to judge them, punish them.
This world has become a breeding ground of violence. The shadow will be cast across
They
the
are seeing shadow from the past and the now and the modern. So they are telling us the terrorism is no different from what happened in the brutal Asian society. So they are very evil.
to come. It said some people are so full of faith. They give strength to everyone around them.
I didn't hear clearly about that.
The greatest thing.
Angels, they are flying into the heavens. Yeah, to the Lady Fatima's home, I think.
In this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Yeah, like God also called peacemaker. So Muhammad is saying spreading peace into the world. So maybe it says like a good faith, good religion can lead them a peaceful world.
Lady Fatima's goodness inspired people to stand up.
Lady Fatima's ways inspired them to stand up. And I saw the woman's eyes have very firm gaze. I think they are the Fatima is very firm to fight against terrorism.
At the cost. Her legacy lives on.
Her legacy lives on. Yeah, I think they wanna say Lady Fatima is still with us, still by our side, and people, her good qualities, characteristics passed on to next generations and generations. So don't be afraid. The terrorism will be eventually taken down. Just stand up to fight against them. Be patient. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And thank you for watching, and please feel free to drop any comments or suggestions. I really appreciate it.